You wake up on Monday morning and rub your eyes to make sure that you're seeing everything clearly. That guy scored that many FanDuel points? Really? Yes, really. The only real question is, can you trust him moving forward, or should you dust him? Charcandrick West. FanDuel players from every corner of the land let out a cry filled with despair in Week 5 when fantasy superstud Jamal Charles was declared out for the season with a torn ACL. Then the Chiefs told us that a little-known player named Charcandrick West would take Charles' spot as the featured back in the Kansas City offense. In Week 6, we were all let down by West's lackluster 33 rushing yards and fumble. But this week, he bounced back and rushed for 110 yards and scored the first rushing touchdown that the Steelers have allowed all season. So, who is the real Charcandrick West? I'm saying trust him. Trust him because he carried the ball 22 times in Week 7. 20-plus touches is the sweet spot when you evaluate FanDuel options. Carries are opportunities, opportunities are points, and points win you cash. Stephon Diggs. How can you trust a guy who was a healthy scratch for the first 3 games of this season? I'll tell you how. Targets. Since being declared active and taking the place of the injured Charles Johnson in Week 4, Diggs has been targeted 9 or more times in every outing. Also, he's put up back-to-back games of 100-plus receiving yards on a team with a rather anemic offense. The Vikings need Stephon Diggs, so you can trust him moving forward, especially in great matchups like the one that he had in Week 7 at Detroit. Ebron. When a guy comes back from injury, make sure to look back at his usage prior to sitting out. In the first 3 games of the season, Ebron had 4 or more catches in each game and scored a touchdown in 2 of his 3 performances. He hurt his knee in Week 4, but he made his triumphant return in Week 7 and caught all 5 of his targets for 89 yards and a touchdown. So, you guessed it. You can trust Ebron to do much of the same as long as he can stay healthy. Overall, look for usage and matchups when determining whether or not you can trust a player. The great thing about FanDuel is that there are infinite ways to set a lineup. So even a player that you trust one week, you could absolutely dust later on. For FanDuel Insider, this is Brandon Marianne Lee. Good luck in Week 8.
Hi, this is Madeline Burke from FanDuel, and thanks for watching. We put out videos every day to make sure you're up to date on all your sports news. Click here to subscribe to our channel, and click here to see more tips to think about before your rosters lock. We'll see you soon.